Okay, we're going to move on to two key elements, two key tabs that are left on this system. They both say grid in them, and it's two different grids and two different ways to use grids, and I think you're going to love this as well. So let's look at the grid tab first. Okay, you'll notice here on the screen that we have a few things first. Short code. Here's the short code that's going to be built as we're adding videos to the grid. Then we have a name here that we're going to do. Let's do the 30-day test. Grids are great for creating and delivering course material if you want. So, or even linear stuff, you know, like a how-to video, 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of linear, or tutorials or those kind of things. So let's take a look at this. Now we're going to have, let's make this 4 columns on this screen, and it's going to have a gutter of 10 pixels. And so let's come over here and just grab, let's say, 4 columns. So let's grab 8 images. I'm sorry, 8 videos. So let's grab 8 videos. So we're going to do the 30-day challenge funnel. And yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 and 8. So I'm going to drag those over. So I just grab them and drag them. Sometimes it's hard to keep them in order. You just have to move them around, but that's good because you can just go up and down. I'll bring the bottom one over here first. So that's this one. Move them around. 4, 5, 6. And hang out day 20. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos. So we're going to have 2 rows of videos. Now notice my shortcut up here has changed with 4 columns, 10 videos, and here are the video numbers. So I'm just going to grab this shortcode, come back to my page that I'm experimenting with. I will drop it in. Just replace that shortcode with the grid shortcode. Click Save. And now I've got a grid of 8 videos. Now the problem with this grid, and this is great if you just have a few little images that you want to see, a few little videos, but you'll notice that the videos stay the same size as the grid image, right? But what I want to do is actually see these videos a little larger. Now, this is a lot like a YouTube display gallery, but if I go back to my video over here, go back to my grid tab. Let's change this to 2 columns. I do have to change out the shortcode because it actually controls the columns in it. So I copy that, come back over here, open up my page builder. Save it. Now I've got a grid that's easy to see. So let's just go ahead and publish that. So it's still a little hard to see because of the kind of video it is, but it's a lot better, right? So I can control that. That's the control of the that's what you can control with the grid, right? It's a nicely looking display, nice looking display. Let's come back to my tab. What would be really better would be to have a light box here. So I'm going to save this grid, 30-day test. So now I can come back and get that anytime I want to make the modifications there. But what if I had a lightbox grid? This is the part that it gets really cool. Okay, so let's just recreate this in the lightbox grid. Now these are all lightbox videos as well. So I can come over here to the lightbox grid, and you'll see it's got lightbox in the shortcode again. This is a 30-day funnel challenge test. Keep that there. I'm going to recreate the very same thing. So 4 columns, 10 pixels on the gutter. Now I'm just going to find my, here they are, challenge funnel, top one, challenge funnel, bottom one, and I'm going to put them in here in order then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I've got a new shortcode that is lightbox enabled. I'm going to copy that, save it, come back to my page, come back to the page builder. Okay, so now I have all 4 of those, or all 8 of those videos in 2 rows of 4, like we started with. Click one of the images, and it opens up in a lightbox and plays. Each one separately. And there we go. All right, that's how the lightbox grid works. And if we went in and changed it to 2 columns, it would be 2 columns wide by 4 deep, and same. Now, we could also add captions to all of these that said this is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, or whatever is in the video itself, and the caption would be below the image here. So that would be a really cool thing too. Okay, so now I'm going to come back over here to